It's Zuma Dogg, and let me talk about, okay, here we go. Here's the real show. I'm going to start the next show on this. Number one problem of society. Number one problem of society. It has nothing to do with this ever discussed. It is device addiction. Hello, people. Let's start the show now. My name's Zuma Dogg. I talked a lot about the political issues when I was running for mayor over the last 3 months to address very important issues, but things you don't talk about when you're running for mayor. The show that I'm doing, I want it to be not just politics. It'll be politics about City Hall as it relates to you in your community. But again, so the device addiction, I have to just say, it is the downfall of society. You can say, well, geez, Zuma Dogg, what's wrong with devices? It doesn't hurt anybody. It does. It hurts you, okay? Because your body, your mind, your nerves is not meant to be looking face down in a device, pressing the little things with that type of fast, it's messing up your central nervous system, if nothing else. Okay, you see that even in driving now. People that used to millennials, boy, oh boy, they don't like to wait at all. They'll make a U-turn anywhere at any time. They'll just cut into a lane. They'll cut across lanes. They'll go through lights, go through stop signs. And as a result, you're seeing more traffic accidents. I certainly am. And it's because people are device addicted, so they can't handle real-time, real-life reality. And, if you're walking if you're walking across the street in a crosswalk and you can't even look up, yeah, you're device addicted. People, what the madness? Are you kidding me? And I'm very concerned because I don't see any end of this. Nobody's going to be putting their devices down, okay? But people have basically lost the use of one of their hands. Okay, it's ridiculous. The people cannot put the device out of their hand. The checkout counter, you're unloading the grocery cart with one hand. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for making me wait twice as long because you can't put your device in your pocket or in your purse or in whatever. They need to put a little thing in the yoga pants sewn in now so that they can put the device. And parents, if you're letting your kids walk down the street, like I see in the grocery store, the kids are looking at their device with their face in it, broadcasting on Facebook, them walking down the grocery aisle. Okay, that's a real problem. If your kids, did you see Harry Potter, the vanity mirror? And now you got kids walking down grocery store aisles, walking down the street everywhere, looking at themselves in their device because they have to document every second because they're so fabulous. They got to look at themselves all the time and show everybody. And you're walking down a grocery store aisle and the parents don't say anything because you know what? It keeps the kids fucking quiet so the parents can look at their fucking device. Okay, so the parent, you're strolling your kid, you get the kid the device, so they shut the fuck up. So you got a 3-year-old now, a 2-year-old in a device in their flip-flops with the parent. Nobody's talking to the kid. And that is not right. And you can justify, well, it doesn't hurt anybody. It's important. It's a text from my kid. It's from my boss. It's from my boyfriend. It's from my girlfriend. I had to see. No. Listen. No. That's all fucking bullshit. Because I could tell you for sure. Now you say, well, gee, it doesn't hurt you. But, it does. But because it's emotional and mental and neurological, you don't realize it. Now, see, if you drink too much alcohol, you'll vomit. That's your body's way of saying you drank too much. If you eat too much fattening food, you'll get heavy and you'll get a disease, maybe diabetes or something. That's your body's way of saying that you're not eating right. Okay? If you do too many drugs, you will die. If you overdose on heroin, that's your body's way of saying that you did too much. If you put your hand on a hot stove, boom, your hand has nerves, you know to take it off so you don't get burnt. Your body has nerves and sensors, all right? Now, you were overriding it when you were living your life face down in a device every second. And these millennials, nobody has taught them anything as far as etiquette. Because if you're spending your whole life in flip-flops, shorts up to your crack, and a tank top with your device looking down when you walk in a room because it's all good. No, it's not all good. It's called a rude loser. All right, I'm seeing men walking to restaurants with no shoes. I was at Earth Cafe. This guy comes walking. I'm not talking about a homeless guy. I'm talking about like a upscale dude, like walking in there with no shoes. Aren't you so fucking fabulous? You know, everybody else decided to wear shoes, but you. And then you're going out on Saturday night, flip flops, yoga pants. The women, they have to wear they're not just shorts. It's got to show up your butt crack. I guess that's your whole identity now. You're defining yourself by your butt crack. Hasn't the women's movement come so far? Oh, we don't want to be sex objects. We want to be taken seriously for what we are, but we're going to walk around naked all the time with it's got the shorts have to be up my butt crack, or else, I'm a nobody in your flip-flops. Men, stop walking up and down. Stop going to restaurants. Stop living your life in flip-flops. All right, it's because you're a little boy that doesn't want to grow up. It's an emotional weakness, so you don't see that it is. Oh, it's all good. It's just chill. Yeah, just in my tank top and my yoga pants and my flip-flops, looking at my device, because it's all good now. It's no worries. Oh, so what if it's Friday night and I'm going into a restaurant? No, dude, it's all good. No worries. I'll just chill. Yeah. It all started with Casual Friday, and now look what we have. So yeah, it's not right that the world is stuck face down in a device looking at a bunch of bullshit. Geez, your brain's been overtaken, you don't realize it. Because you're looking at all that crap. Meanwhile, Eric Garcetti got easily reelected, Measure S lost, and now there's no more democracy, and what do you care? You're face down looking at your kitty cat picture. You don't even know what happened to you. I know. You put a frog in water and turn up the heat. It stays in the water till it boils to death. It doesn't jump out, but that's not what you just did. Yeah. I think that's a fitting end. Zuma Dogg, ZumaShow.com.